What is watercolor glazing and how does it create richness? Imagine a painting that seems to glow from within, with colors that shimmer and shift as you look at them. That's the magic of watercolor glazing. It's a technique artists use to build up depth and luminosity in their work. But how exactly does it work? Let's break it down. Watercolor glazing involves applying very thin, transparent layers of watercolor paint over a completely dry layer. Each layer must dry before adding the next one. This process creates a gradual buildup of color and tone, rather than mixing everything all at once. Think of it like stacking sheer, colorful sheets of glass to create a stained glass window. The transparency of watercolor paints is key here. Because they are see-through, the colors underneath show through and interact with the new layers visually. This is different from mixing pigments on a palette, which can sometimes muddy the colors. When you layer a transparent blue over a yellow wash, you get a bright, luminous green. It's like magic happening right on the paper. The richness that glazing produces comes from a few main factors. First, the layers add a sense of depth and brightness because light can penetrate through the transparent washes and reflected back from the paper. This creates a glowing effect that makes the painting feel alive. Second, because the colors are layered instead of mixed wet on wet, artists can create complex color relationships. They can add warm tones or cool shades gradually, which helps set the mood or atmosphere of the scene. Third, glazing gives artists control. They can work slowly and carefully, adding fine details or subtle color shifts without disturbing what they've already painted. To do this well, artists choose transparent pigments that don't stain or lift easily. Single pigment colors are often preferred because they stay clear and vibrant. Staining colors like phthalo blue or permanent rose are popular choices. When applying the layers, gentle brushwork is important. The brush should be light and minimal to avoid disturbing the dry layers underneath. This technique is used all around the world. In traditional East Asian watercolor and ink paintings, layering washes creates delicate tonal shifts and subtle effects. Western watercolor artists also use glazing to build realistic shadows, reflections, and atmospheric effects. It's especially useful for capturing the glow of light or the transparency of water and glass. In practice, watercolor glazing can be used to deepen shadows, add highlights, or create misty backgrounds. It's a vital skill for anyone wanting to master watercolor painting. It allows artists to produce works with a rich, layered look that feels full of life and light. So, in simple terms, glazing is about stacking transparent washes to make colors more vibrant, deep, and alive. It's a powerful way to bring your paintings to life with depth and luminosity.